So when we think about the pension schemes and we think about the four pots of capital, so if we think about closed DB, open DB, DC, and then insurers, which I think is part of the occupational pension scheme with the buyout, how much can we apply that TPA approach?
So in my experience, TPA is a spectrum rather than, one destination, and asset owners sit all along it. And it's really just begun and gaining momentum over the past few years in that form. I think it's relevant to all because TPA really starts with the goal and what outcome do we want for members. And its heart is joined up risk management, joined up stewardship, joined up reporting and thinking across the totality rather than in silos. And so whether in a DB scheme, you've got your cash flow matching LDI, and maybe with your surpluses, you're thinking about what to do, or you're trying to narrow your route, whether to self-sufficiency or buyout, you're still in a market regime that is more volatile, that has more dispersion, that has more tail risks than we've seen, where the historical models aren't necessarily playing out as we are experiencing, where you need to think about risk in a joined up way, all the way through to DC or charities or elsewhere where you've got more of a growth orientation. So whether you're trying to better diversify and manage your risks, or whether you're trying to achieve better real returns, I think a TPA mindset, not necessarily just a singular approach, but thinking more joined up across asset classes and really thinking about risk in a joined up way with potential future scenarios that we can't possibly know and predict and our models haven't experienced, I think is going to be really key to asset owners being able to deliver target returns, manage risk, deliver the cash flows and liquidity for underlying members. So I think it's a really critical shift away from a very static set and forget approach.